Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, hi, my name is Dida and welcome to this little space I like to call Dida's Corner. So I am here to do a chit chat, get ready with me with you guys. Basically just wanted to do this so that I could talk to you guys as I do my makeup and yeah, tell you why I've been away. It's not something dramatic, but a few things did happen that I just feel like I should talk about on my channel just to explain to you guys why I've been away. But yeah, strap in and let's do our makeup together as I talk to you guys. So I just filmed a skincare video before, so you'll probably see that video after this. But in that video, you'll notice like towards the end, I complain about this dog that won't stop barking. It's been barking for literally the past hour. So if you guys hear that dog in the background, please excuse me. I have no other time to film this, but yeah, let's get into the video. As I'm doing my makeup, I'll probably be talking a lot and not telling you the products that I use. So if you want to know the products that I use, I'll have them listed in the description box below, or I'll have them on the screen as I'm using them. So I'll start by using the Farsali Jelly Beam highlighter just to highlight the high points of my face. But yeah, let's just get to explaining why I've been away for so long. So I'm sure you noticed like probably the quality of this video is a lot different from my usual videos. That's because I actually lost my camera while I was in Istanbul. So in case you don't follow me on Instagram, I recently went to Istanbul and Switzerland, and while I was in Istanbul, I lost my camera. Like, it's such a crazy story. To this day, I honestly have no idea how it happened, because we were in a bus with my friend heading to her house, because I'd gone to visit her in Istanbul. I was staying with her. As we leave the bus, I don't even realize it at the time, but afterwards when we get to the house, I realized that I left the bus without my camera, because it was on my shoulder and I literally have no idea what happened, whether it was swiped from me or I left it on the bus. Like, I have no idea what happened. But immediately we got to the house, I filled a lost and found form for the bus, thinking that they'll get back to me, but no, they didn't. Because at the time, that was pretty late at the night, so I was really hoping that because we were actually on the last bus of the night, that they would, you know, get back to us. Maybe they would have found it, the driver found it and like took it to the offices or something, but nope, never heard from them again. Because funny story, I have the worst luck when I travel when it comes to like my tech things. Something that I didn't tell you guys before was that when I was in Korea 2 years ago in 2017, I lost my phone there as well, but I got it back. But what had happened was I was at a subway station, and in the subway station they had these like lockers where you can put your shopping in them so that you can go about your day without, you know, carrying around heavy shopping with you, and then come back, unlock the lockers and take your stuff and just go home or whatever with them. So that's what I'd done. I had done so much shopping that day, and then I went to this fair and I didn't want to carry them around, so I left the stuff in the locker, and then at the end of the day I came back to get my stuff, and as I was getting my stuff, I left my phone on top of the lockers and I completely forgot, and then I left. So when I got to the hotel, I started panicking because I had no idea where my phone was, and then it hit me, I left it at the subway station. So the next morning, first thing I do was go to the subway station, and luckily they actually had this like lost and found section where I went, and the guy had my phone. So basically the reason I'm telling you the story was because I thought that, oh my god, like if in Korea I managed to get my phone back, then I mean in Turkey for sure I'm gonna get it back, because I thought, being a predominantly Muslim country, that, you know, they would have kept my phone and they would have kept my camera, sorry, and not stolen it. But I guess not. So yeah, I lost my camera, guys, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been posting on here on YouTube, because I did actually have like pre-filmed videos on my camera, but of course with my camera gone, so did the SD card that was inside my camera. So all the files that I'd filmed, everything that I'd filmed, because I had like a few videos that I'd filmed before, but I couldn't post them because now they're gone. So I'm actually currently filming on my phone. I know the quality isn't the same, especially when it comes to audio. Probably the audio is really bad, but for now it's gonna have to do, because I mean, I don't think the quality is like super bad, but like it's not what I'm used to. But I do plan on buying a new camera inshallah soon. I don't know when that'll be, probably by the end of the year, because it'll take a while for me to save up, because the next camera I want to get is a full frame camera. I've never had a full frame camera before, but I just figured, why not upgrade? Why not take this chance to upgrade and get something better than what I had before? So that will take a while for me to save up, so I will be using my phone for now. But honestly, like, this phone is also pretty good. Now, that's another thing, like, oh my god, that's a whole other story again. So I also lost my phone, well, during that same trip, but not in Istanbul. I lost my phone in Switzerland. So funny story, I was actually leaving for Kenya, back for Kenya that day, because I'd gone to Istanbul first, then went to Switzerland, and then from Switzerland I came back to Kenya straight. So in Switzerland I was staying with my aunt, and that day I was leaving. She was going to drop me at the airport. So we had carried everything, we were going down to the car and packing my bags inside the car and whatnot. And then as we're driving to the airport, you know how like our phones have become like our second limbs, like we can't sit still without our phones. So I was looking for my phone everywhere. I was wondering like, where's my phone? Like I couldn't find it. I was looking everywhere around me. I looked in the back seat, everywhere. I couldn't find my phone. So I asked my aunt like, yo, could you stop the car for a bit? I just want to check if my phone is in the boot, because I think I may have left it there. So she stops the car, we check the boot, and nothing. And I start going into a panic, because not only am I missing my phone, I am also missing my passport. Y'all, this was such a dramatic story. So the thing is, when I travel, I like to have like my passport and phone in one travel pouch. So if I was missing my phone, that means I was missing my travel pouch, which had my passport in it. So I start panicking, obviously, because I'm heading to the airport. Like, how am I supposed to come back to Kenya without my passport? So at that point, it was more so, I need to find my passport. It's not even about the phone anymore. It's about my passport. Like, I started freaking out. And the thing is, this whole time I knew I'd come down to the car with that pouch, because I remember clearly, like where my aunt lives, they have an elevator. So I remember clearly when coming down the elevator, I had that pouch in my hand. Like, I know I had that ingrained memory. I knew it was in my hand. So like, where could I have left it? And then it hits me. Literally the same thing that happened to me in Korea. So as we were packing the bags inside the car, I had put my pouch on top of the car so that my hands were free, and then we could put the bags inside the car. Ooh, I started panicking at that moment, and my aunt is like trying to tell me, no, Dida, calm down, it'll all be okay, it's fine. Like, even if you miss this flight, it's fine, you'll just get the next one. But I'm like, yo, that's my passport, that's my phone, like they're inside a pouch and they're probably somewhere on the road because I left them on top of your car. And that was really stupid of me, obviously. And she was being so kind to me at that moment, but I was panicking, bro. So obviously when I remembered that, we basically went back in the same route that we took, just to try and look everywhere, because for sure the pouch must have, like, you know, fallen off the car onto the road. So we went through the same route trying to look for it, but no luck. Keep in mind, you, my aunt lives 1 hour away from the airport, and at this point my flight was in like an hour. So we knew there was no way I was going to make it. So at that point we just thought, you know what, we can't find it, let's just go to the police and report this, and we'll see what to do from there. So luckily the police station was not too far from my aunt's house, so we just ended up going there direct, because, you know, at this point we're thinking, oh, I'll probably need like a temporary passport or a visa or something, or at least just to explain to them so that they don't start thinking that I'm running away from my country and I don't want to go back to Kenya, you know what I mean? So we go there, we report it, and they were so nice to us, because that was something that they were not used to. Like, that was not a part of their protocol, you know? So they really helped us out. They were so kind to us. They even wrote a report for me and whatnot. But funny thing is that as I was leaving the police station, like we'd finished, we talked to the police, they'd done the report for us, and as we were just walking out, someone walks into the station and they're like, hey, we found this passport and phone on the road, we just wanted to come and drop it here. So yeah, I got my phone and my passport back, and alhamdulillah, like, my passport was in a good condition, but my phone, oh no honey. My phone was wrecked. So I'm guessing that basically once we dropped it, like once it dropped off the car, another car probably crushed it. So, oh my god, it's such a mess. So I'm going to insert a photo here so that you guys can see how my phone looks after it was crushed by the car. So that was a goner. I was like, damn, okay, so I'm phoneless now, I'm cameraless. Like, this is such a crazy trip for me. But alhamdulillah, I got my passport back and we managed to get another flight for the next day. So when I got back to Kenya, luckily I had the police report for my phone, so I managed to claim it for insurance because I had insurance. And so I got an iPhone XS instead, which is such an amazing phone. Like, it's such an upgrade. But even my phone before wasn't bad. It was a 6S Plus. And it was still pretty good. Like, I'd used it for 3 years and I had no complaints with it whatsoever. But this is definitely an upgrade, and it helps a bit to have a phone like this, because that means I can take like pretty decent videos and photos with it. So that's what I've been using since my trip. But yeah, it's so sad. I couldn't claim my camera, sadly, because I didn't have a police report and the insurance company needed a police report. So that's why I'm gonna have to save up for a bit before I can get another camera. But at least I have this great phone which I can use for now. But yeah, that's my crazy stories. Has something crazy like this ever happened to you guys before, by the way? Like, let me know in the comments. Like, I'm so interested to know, because I feel like I just have the worst luck when it comes to things like this, like tech and traveling. Like, I don't know, like, I love traveling. Oh my god, I love traveling. But I just feel like I have the worst luck when I travel, because things like this only happen to me when I travel. So if you guys have any crazy stories, please let me know down below. Like, I would be so interested in knowing, because I would also not like to feel so alone in this. But yeah, that's the story of why I've kind of been away. One thing that I'm really sad about though, like losing my camera and all, is that I had a lot of memories on that SD card. So a lot of the photos that I'd taken during my trip in Istanbul, all gone. A lot of videos I'd taken before, because I'd actually taken videos for my channel. For instance, I'd done a skincare routine, but that one I'll just redo after this. I had taken a video where I was using $1 makeup. Like, everything I was using was $1 or 100 shillings in Kenya shillings. It was such a good video because the makeup turned out really well. I really loved the products, and I wanted to be able to share with you guys products that won't break the bank, you know, like, would have been so amazing. But sadly I lost that footage, so I won't be able to share that with you guys. And I could always refilm it, yes, but I gave most of those products away to my cousin, so obviously it would be a little weird to ask her for those products. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to try and get a bit more content for you guys. So that's something I really want to know from you guys. Like, what do you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments down below, because sometimes I get a little confused, you know, because I have so many interests, like so many interests. And I'm sure you guys can tell from my Instagram, because I don't really have like one specific thing that I do on my Instagram. Like, I like to take photos of random things. I like makeup, I like fashion. Like, there's a lot of things that I like to do. So it would be really helpful to hear from you guys, like what you guys would like to see. Let me know in the comments down below. Because the thing is, I have such little free time, because in case you guys didn't know, but I'm sure you do, I have a full-time job. So for me, my weekends are more of a time to spend with family and with friends who I don't get to see during the weekdays. So my time to do things is really short. So if I don't have like a proper guidance to do things, then I'm not gonna do it. Like, that's just my issue. Because time is so limited for me and so important to me that it's like, if I don't have anything telling me I need to do this, then I'm just going to sleep through the weekend. Because that's another thing, I get so tired because of my crazy schedule and work, that weekends for me, if I get the time, like, I just sleep. Okay, and I'm sure a lot of people are like that as well out there, so I'm sure you understand to a sense, to a degree. But yeah, that's just how it is. So if you guys could give me some kind of guidance, that would be fantastic. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my eyes, and for this part I am going to just keep quiet, do my eyes as I point to the eyeshadows. I'll be using this Baked Browns eyeshadow palette from Dose of Colors, so I'll just be pointing at the shadows as I do it, and I'll zoom you guys in a bit. on. I'm just gonna do a spot of mascara. Something else that I also wanted to mention was, you know, I know this will sound crazy to you guys, but I mean, it's an insecurity at the end of the day that I want to talk about, because this is something that bothers me a lot and has been something that has been stopping me from posting content for a while, and it's weight gain. And as a girl, small things like that can affect your self-esteem. And that's the funny thing, like a lot of my weight gain is like focused around my face. So every time I do my makeup, I always feel so self-conscious about it. And especially if I wanna do it on camera, it's always weird. Like I don't wanna come on camera. I know it's crazy. And for me, like the weight gain has been involuntary because my eczema has been really acting up recently. So my dermatologist has put me back on oral steroids. And one side effect of oral steroids is moon face. You can Google that if you're not aware of it. Okay, damn, I just smudged some mascara on my lid. It's okay. But yeah, that's one of the side effects. And it basically just means like your face bulges up a bit. So I've got like a bit of weight gain here. So every time I talk, like this really bothers me, especially when I'm editing my videos. Like I can always see this damn like double chin. And then I've got a bit of like puffiness in this particular area here. And it bothers me. I know it's not a big deal. Trust me, I'm aware of that. Like there's way bigger deals on this planet, but it's something that's affected me a bit. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing me on camera as much, and that's why I don't post a lot of like face selfies on Instagram either, because like this has really been affecting me. And I wish I could stop, but yeah, I can't help it. I'm really trying to accept it. But an insecurity is an insecurity at the end of the day. Like no matter how many times people tell you, oh, you're fine, don't think about it too much, you're good. Like as much as people tell you that, like it'll still be something that affects you, and I'm sure you guys understand that. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Like it's not too big of a deal, but I also wanted to mention that because it is a factor in this. But here I am facing my fears. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, next I am going to do my false lashes, and I will be using these false lashes, which is so exciting. These are the Eman Beauty lashes. This is actually a local brand, and they're by a makeup artist known as Eman, who I am such a big fan of. Like she's such an amazing makeup artist in my opinion, and when she started her own brand, I was so proud of her. So she does false lashes and contact lenses, and these particular lashes are so beautiful. First of all, let's just talk about the packaging, okay? So first you get them in this really cute black outer packaging, which is cardboard, and then when you take it out, this is the fun part. When you take it out, they come in this plastic packaging, which kind of has like this diamond effect. One thing that I love is that it opens up this way, and it's a reusable case, because usually you get them in like this cardboard packaging, and then you pull them out and then they just sit on like this plastic sheet. Like you guys know what I mean, right? Like these plastic sheets. But then you get this one in a plastic container, and then at the back it has this silver glittery background. Oops, I just dropped it. And for the price, you can't beat it. I believe they go for 1,000 shillings if I'm not wrong, and they're so good. Like this particular style is my favorite. This is the Miss Independent lashes. I don't know if you guys can see that style. Like they're so freaking beautiful. They're so wispy, so natural. Like I love them. So I'm just gonna put these on right now, and I will be right back. Okay, so that's the lashes on. Like please tell me that these like aren't one of the prettiest lashes you've ever seen in your life, okay? Like you need to get these. I'm such a big believer in supporting local brands, so if you can, support a girl, support Eman. She's such a great makeup artist. I'll link her socials down below, as well as her website. And yeah, you guys can check her out. She has some really great products, and these are definitely my favorite. So last but not least, I'm going to put on my lipstick. I'll be using this YSL, I believe this is the Tatouage Couture matte lip stain. This is in the shade number 9. It's one of my favorites. It's just a classic red. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful red. Like I feel like this is one of those reds that will suit everybody, and this particular formula is so nice. Like it dries down matte, but it's not drying. Like it's the craziest thing. It stays on your lips forever. You feel like you have nothing on your lips. It's such a great formula in my opinion. I know it's a bit of a pricey brand, duh, it's YSL, and this particular lipstick is quite pricey. I got it at Madora for I think like 4,500, but in my opinion it's so worth it. It's such a good formula. If you can afford it, I highly recommend it. So yeah guys, that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I just actually filmed another video right now where I was styling the dress that you were seeing me wearing before in 4 different ways for this cold weather for a hijabi. That video will probably be up before this one, and that one will be on my Instagram. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out. But yeah, I had fun filming this video, and I realized that it got darker as the video progressed because I started filming this at 5 o'clock and it's now 6. Actually, it's almost 7. Wow. But yeah, through the power of editing, that will not feel like 2 hours. It'll probably be like maybe hopefully less than 20 minutes if I didn't speak too much. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you watched it till the end, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for spending these few minutes of your day with me here. And again, let me know what you guys would like to see in the future down below in the comments, and I will hopefully get to that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and don't forget, Dida loves you. Mwah.